Lately, I've realized that I don't actually care about being rich. It's not about having a big house, a flashy lifestyle, or wearing fancy clothing. What I really want is freedom. That's always been the goal for me. So today I'm sharing what freedom actually means to me and the exact steps that I'm taking in my 20s and then eventually my 30s to unlock it and build a life that I don't need a vacation from. Since quitting my job, I've gotten a little bit of a taste of that freedom. And let me tell you, the feeling's unmatched. It's not fully there yet. I'm not really fully, broken free yet, but I see the path. So this is me, 28 years old, figuring life out, doing cool stuff and chasing something bigger. And this is the vision for my life for the next 5 to 10 years and what I'll be building. We're going to have minimal edits today, just some MW2 domination and some honest thoughts. So I hope you enjoy. For me, freedom is a complicated topic and it means many different things to different people. So let me know in the comments what freedom means to you. But for me, this is what it means. When I wake up in the morning, my day is owned by me. I don't have to be at a place in a specific time. I don't have a daily commute. I set the schedule that I want to work. I work with the people I want to, and I work on projects that I own and that I have control over. I can go and have a coffee in the morning at the location of my choosing, and I can go for a workout midday and take a day off at my discretion without asking anyone for permission. And when I go out to eat or when I go shopping, I don't have to worry about prices. And I want to be free from these things. I want to be able to spend time with my future wife and kids without having to be away from them for extended periods of time. And I want to give them a great life and buy them cool experiences. That's my goal. And to me, the freedom part can sound a little bit arrogant, and maybe that's the American to me speaking, but man, it's like sometimes you just want to tell society to screw off. Like, I'm not doing what you expect of me. That's kind of what America was found on. Oh, you want to tax us? Screw off. We'll make our own country. In the last year, I've become obsessed with creating my own way, my own personal freedom, and fighting back against this system. I've taken many steps to work towards my own freedom. I'm 28 now, and throughout my 20s, one of the main reasons I am where I am now is because I was a serial saver and investor. I lived very cheaply, often with roommates or with my parents. I've invested a high salary for my software career, and I always stayed very flexible, like very low overhead, no mortgage, no car payment, no debts. And this gave me a nice cushion to have that first level of freedom to where I was able to quit my job and go on some adventures and work on what I wanted to. Now I'm working on things that I care about, software projects that I'm interested in with people I like, and of course this YouTube channel as well. The freedom I'm getting from this is like pretty addicting, just in the beginning, but just to get a taste of this independence has been amazing. I've lived in 3 different countries since quitting. I don't have to get permission slips, no time off requests, no PTO requests. I've been traveling with my girlfriend, who thankfully also has a remote-friendly job, and I've met so many amazing people and starting to accomplish some cool things. And I'm loving the new life so far. But don't get me wrong, it hasn't been easy, because since quitting, I feel like I'm actually working much harder now than I'm on my own terms. Like, I have more motivation too, because now I own the result of my project. I get paid as a direct result of the work I'm putting in. But the reality now is that if I stopped working, the money would dry up and I'd eventually have to go back to getting a job and go back on the normal path. So my back's really against the wall with this, because if I fail, I have to go back. And after doing this, I don't know if I can go back, guys. Like, it's really something. So I have no other option but to figure this out. Which brings me to the irony of money and freedom. Most people say that they want the money, but I think what they really want is the freedom. The key is how you can make money doing things you can enjoy instead of things you don't enjoy. That's real freedom to me. And this is what I've really tried to hone in on lately. Like, we have to make money, so how can we at least make it a little bit enjoyable? In my life, I have 3 main ways that I make money. Software, I work on projects that I'm interested in now, and that's awesome, instead of being told what I need to work on. Also YouTube, I've turned my passion for Call of Duty and talking about finance into something that's generating me, a couple thousand a month consistently now. And I've really learned that making money around your passions is more than possible. Like, it's not easy, it requires some work and a little bit of luck, but it's more than possible to do. And then of course, I have my investment portfolio too, and I have a good deal of freedom that this has given me, like years of runway plus monthly income and dividends. And that wasn't easy to obtain either. This was 6-7 years of hard work for me. Where I'm lucky in my life is that I never really derived personal satisfaction from buying things, right? Like, buying that one thing doesn't make me feel good. You know what does make me feel good? Having the option to buy it if I need to. Thankfully, being cheap has always come very naturally to me, and I have the money to buy nice things. They just don't do anything for me. I derive very little happiness from nice clothes, a new car, and stuff like that. My wardrobe's very simple. My life is too, because I'm traveling, I'm on the road. I can only bring so much with me at a given time, and I've learned to live with not that much. I have extremely low overhead. All I really need is a healthy body, good people in my life, an internet connection, and guidance for the man upstairs to do what I need to do to be happy. And when I go to bed at night, what makes me happy isn't the things I bought, it's the memories I had and the memories I made that day and the things I learned. Chasing Lambos and mansions is not a goal of mine. I'm not even remotely interested in that. I'm chasing autonomy. I don't want wealth for status. I want wealth for the options. Because when you have money, you have options. You don't have to listen to what society wants. You can just say no. You can tell them to screw off. Don't want to work at a job anymore? No problem. You can just quit. You don't want to take that deal? No problem. You got other deals. You don't have to take it. To become free, you need a strong foundation first. So what does this mean for you and I? Let's lay this out a little bit. The thing you need first of all is a skill. You need something that's going to pay the bills for you. For me, I can code very well. I've been paid the big bucks by many different people and companies for doing what I know how to do. And once you have a skill, you have to begin building a system that's working for you. Like everybody, this is one thing that pisses me off. Everybody's looking for shortcuts, the get-rich-quick schemes, the fast dopamine. They'll sell you the easy way, the quick answer. But the truth is, money's not easy. Nothing is easy. And those telling you that you can do something easy and become a millionaire in 1 year, they're probably trying to sell you something. And chasing fast wealth usually backfires. So I'm going to sell you actually on the slow way to gain wealth. And it's going to take years before you finally believe me, and that's fine. Because in 5 years, people are going to be asking me how I did this. If you don't build your life on a strong foundation, you're just doomed to fail. Your job isn't to get rich quick. It's to stay free forever. And that means building a foundation. It doesn't mean gambling. It doesn't mean relying on luck. It means building systems. I'm just beginning to build my systems using my skills, my voice, and my money to just keep compounding and multiplying. Most people will continue to just be idiots and chase the quick things and gamble. Meanwhile, I'm going to be in build mode for the next 6 to 10 years, building my systems and letting them compound. I want to build a financial fortress over my lifetime, and it's in progress. I've got a great head start, but it's going to take a lot of work. So I want to discuss the 3 pillars of strength when it comes to financial freedom and building my dream life, and here they are. And while you're listening to these, hopefully you can get some ideas of how you can build your dream life as well. Number 1 is you need a skill that pays the bills. And for me, this is coding, this is software engineering. You might not be super interested in it, but it's a high value skill. I want to have a few clients at a time to comfortably fund my lifestyle and help me continue my path to financial freedom. For you, this could be any high value skill that brings in money. Number 2 is my investments. I want to continue investing into my portfolio until it finally grows to 500 grand, 800 grand, then a million and beyond. And through this, I'll build more of a cushion as well as more monthly income. And finally, number 3, and possibly my most important one, is building the online brand Weiler. I want this to be a beacon for people looking to figure out their 20s and figure out their lives. And I want this to be for impact, for purpose, to actually help people in their lives. And if this succeeds, not only does it have a big impact on others, but it gives me opportunities in the future to make the brand even stronger. These are the 3 things I'm building. And the cool thing about these is that these 3 income streams are basically uncorrelated with each other. Like in software engineering, there's a concept called having a single point of failure. So think of when you have a salary at your job and that's your only income. You're creating a single point of failure for yourself because if something happens with your job, now you have no income. So with this strategy, I basically want to become a fortress of financial strength, one that gets stronger over time slowly. So if one of these goes down, let's say I lose a client, let's say the market crashes, I still have the others that are going to be continuing to make me income. So this is going to make me very resistant to hard times. Once I get these fired up and working for me, it will buy me the life I want, little by little, constantly, quietly, just building until it hits escape velocity. And if each of these is big enough to support me on my own, then it's game over. Then I won the game. And in 6 to 10 years, while people are chasing the next hack, I'll be living the life that I designed, financial freedom, traveling when I want to, raising kids with lots of opportunities, freedom to create, freedom to just exist if I don't want to work. Let's say 10 years goes by. Now I have a YouTube channel with 200K subscribers. It's generating 8K a month. By then, my investment portfolio over $1 million, generating me 4K a month in dividends. 0 work done by me on that. Then maybe I have a software business too, where I have 1 to 2 good clients that enable me to stay sharp and continue working on interesting technology. I want to speak this into my existence. These are my goals in the next 5 to 10 years. And then obviously, eventually I could scale out, maybe hire on some people to help with content or other developers just to buy more of my time back. Then I could spend each day as I want to. Maybe I wake up, maybe I make a video, send it over to my team, write some cool software, look at the latest industry trends, and then, work for 6-7 hours on stuff I enjoy. then spend the rest of the time with my family. I don't have to go to a job I don't care about. This is a life that's totally designed very carefully and strategically by me. And that's all because I started to build my freedom step by step. I used to be a rule follower, like a good student. I always tried to get good grades, a good employee. Now I'm writing my own rules and I'm in the trenches. I mean, I'm working very hard, like much harder than I ever have in my life. And 3 years of pain is what I tell myself. 3 years of building this thing brick by brick, grinding out the long hours, the slow grinds. But after that, I think I've got a good shot. I won't be super rich, I won't be flashy, but I'll be free. And that's all I've ever wanted. And through this exercise of building all this stuff, I'll have acquired so many skills along the way that it'll just compound in the future and continue to bring me more opportunities. We can all construct the life of our dreams, gentlemen, but it really starts today. So let's get going together. Let's start now. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you in the next one.